Hello everyone, my name is Deborah Shelton and I would like to speak with you today about my day-to-day position as a specialist in the People Transportation Department of Pennsylvania County Schools. This is my informative speech for Communications 101 and this is my audience. During the course of the day, I am presented with many different questions from parents, the general public, and staff regarding school transportation. School will start up on August the 13th with many nervous parents watching their 5-year-old child step up on a big yellow school bus for their very first day at school. Yes, there are nervous parents, but there are also some nervous students headed to a place they have never gone before, traveling in a big school bus for the first time while their parents are not there with them. I am responsible to give parents the correct school attendance zone for their child. And many want to know the school phone number, the name of the principal, and finally, the big question, what bus number will my child ride? And what time will my child be picked up in the morning and dropped off in the afternoon? With all these concerns, parents are wanting to receive the most current, accurate information as possible to assure the safety of their children to and from school each day. To give the most current information to the parents, I looked the address up in a program from my computer that is linked with the county GIS site. Also cross-check the address with a map located in another computer, and finally is checked off from a map located on the wall in the office area. From time to time, I have to call another county school division because the address does not belong with Pennsylvania County Schools. If I give incorrect information, it could jeopardize the child's education by the student missing valuable school instruction time, as this could place a hardship on the parents or the guardian. I know what you might be thinking. Is this all she does during the course of a day's work? The answer is no. I am also responsible for maintaining the bus driver physicals and training documents. Before an applicant can become a school bus driver, the following training is completed and documented. 48 hours of training, 24 hours of classroom training, along with 24 hours of on-the-road training. 10 of these hours are to be with students on board, and of course, a certified driver instructor rides with them. They need to complete a criminal background check and a social services check. Each applicant will submit a completed physical along with a TB test before becoming a school bus driver. Applicants complete 8 hours of special needs training, learning how to use the wheelchair lift and properly securing the wheelchair for safe transportation. The doctor who signs off on the physical checks the eye vision, both distant and near, the hearing, color vision, checks the blood pressure, and documents any pertinent findings. Physicals are only good for 1 year, therefore not like the DOT physical, which is good for 2 years. The DOE physical is only good for 1 year. My computer is also linked with the Virginia Department of Motor Vehicles. With just the press of a key, I can receive an applicant's driving transcript to check for reckless driving violations or driving under the influence violations, and to check their point violence. If an applicant has had more than 2 moving violations within a 2-year time limit, the applicant will not be allowed to start training. School buses are inspected monthly by certified mechanics, checking tires, the bus chassis, the motor, transmission, water and oil leaks, and checking to make sure that all lights are functioning properly. Each individual bus driver is required to perform a daily pre-trip inspection of the bus. And this is before they move the bus in the morning and before the bus is moved even on field trips. To assure that the bus is to safely transport our most precious cargo, our children. I also work with the special education department to place children with special needs on handicapped buses to assure their safe transportation back and forth to school each day. These students are in need of more attention, as some are in wheelchairs, car seats, some have feeding tubes, or they use oxygen. Many bus attendants ride with these handicapped buses to assist with these special children. All drivers and many bus attendants are certified in CPR, first aid training, and they have completed special needs training in wheelchair securement. If I gave incorrect information concerning any of these areas of responsibilities, children could be at risk. It is important to be honest and to keep the most accurate information on file as possible, as the safety of our children, whom the Lord has given us to raise, is by far the most important aspect of my day-to-day duties as a specialist of transportation. God values human life, and He has commanded us to love our neighbor as ourselves. We are to set an example of honesty, and if we will trust in the Lord and obey His commandments, we can show our love for Christ through our daily activities as we transport our most precious cargo, our children. Thank you.